Hi folks, this is Steve Terelmes again, welcoming you back to another Expium Expedited Explanations in the Atlassian ecosystem. These are short videos that talk about maximizing the value of Atlassian tools. In this video, we'll be talking about one of the most powerful tools available to your team for success, enterprise governance. Whenever I say the phrase good governance to people, their eyes immediately light up. But then they quickly get a confused look on their face and say, now what exactly is governance? I guess most people would describe governance like a pet elephant. Everyone thinks it sounds cool, but once you have one, it becomes increasingly difficult to keep it from sitting on you and crushing you. At Expium, we define governance as the control tower for your company rocket. Now, what do I mean by your company rocket? I mean the power that makes your company successful. The ideas, ingenuity, customization, profitability, fantastic products, and all the things that make your company great. And just like the control tower is critical to the full success of a rocket, governance is critical to the full success of your company. To achieve this balance, it's imperative that your company's governance includes 6 key things: representation, openness, coordination, knowledge, expertise, and teamwork. Now, that's a lot of things to balance. So we're going to need a framework that facilitates all of these pieces for all employees across all company teams. Here is where Atlassian can help. Atlassian Tools can provide a powerful governance framework solution. If you're familiar with Atlassian, you already know that over 150,000 companies around the world use their products for teamwork and communication. And you may also know that Atlassian has a rich ecosystem of over 3,000 add-ons that can be plugged into its open API system. Expium is your Atlassian Platinum Solutions partner. Here at Expium, we've worked with many customers to build out successful enterprise governance frameworks using 2 of Atlassian's most powerful tools, Jira and Confluence. Let's start with Confluence. Confluence is not just a documentation tool. It's a content portal, and Confluence has the power to organize all of your company's governance information and dynamically represent it in an open environment to which all employees can connect. Look at this governance space on Confluence. This is a landing page for all employees to find clear content on things like governance structure and current governing policies. Employees can see which other employees are part of governing bodies. They can even see all the existing policies and how-to articles. If you've built a grassroots governing structure, it's likely that employees even wrote some of these articles themselves. And now they can also see everyone else's contribution to knowledge sharing and standardized best practices. But what if an employee wants to do something in governance? Well, in the Atlassian universe, Confluence manages content, but action is managed through Jira. And that's where we'll go next. Jira is the perfect tool to capture, coordinate, and report on activities. And if we have need for actions related to enterprise governance, Jira does not disappoint. Look at this governance project in Jira. Here is where all employees across multiple teams can create, view, or act on issues around your governance process. Remember, we want our governance to be grassroots. So we want our employees to feel like they are managing the governance process, not just living underneath it. For example, let's suppose an employee wants to purchase an add-on for his team. Normally, this employee would get weighed down by a quagmire of emails back and forth with decision makers and purchasing agents whom he doesn't even know and certainly can't convince of the value that this add-on could bring. But in the governance project, this employee simply creates a user product request. Then he can talk to his coworkers who may benefit from this add-on and have them vote on the request. Once the request receives sufficient votes, it comes to the attention of the governing committee, who is responsible for approving add-on purchases. Again, because the governance is grassroots and our governing bodies are composed almost entirely of Atlassian users, the employee who created the request may even be on the committee. Jira workflows allow the requester and all interested parties to track the progress of this add-on recommendation. Once the add-on has been approved and purchased, we can even have the requester who motivated the purchase take leadership of the necessary documentation and training for successful implementation. Many other governance activities can be created and tracked in Jira, like the request of a policy change, or even a nomination of a fellow employee to sit on a governing body. We can even use the reporting tools in Jira, like dashboards, to create wide open visibility for all governing activities that are currently in progress. Using Atlassian tools like Jira and Confluence as the framework for managing your enterprise governance can help reduce meeting times, frustrations, and risks that threaten to get your company rocket off course. And a good governance framework will build open visibility, standardize best practices, and grassroots user participation. Thanks for watching. If you're interested in exploring governance further, go to expium.com and let us know. If this was helpful, hit the like button or tell us what you think in the comments below. If there's an Atlassian subject you would like to see Expium do in a future expedited video, let us know in the comments. Until then, this is Steve Terelmes for Expium, wishing you success in all your Atlassian adventures.